again, YouTube. I am back. It's been a minute. I've been busy though, collecting up on some things to, keep projects going and things of that nature. But yeah, man, back and here's what we got going now. So this block right here was the block that I had on the Mini Motovox that you've seen in my previous videos. That one's gone now. But this is the motor from that block, and it was having some problems, like it just lost compression when I was riding it back here one day. I don't have the video of it, but when I was riding it, I was hitting the throttle, everything was going fine, and then it just let out before it started reaching higher RPMs. As it was getting into higher RPMs, it just let out on me. And I don't know if, well, you can't really tell now because I scraped most of it off. I still need to do some more cleaning up on it, but the gasket had actually let go all in this area. Still a little bit stuck on right there, but all in this area, the gasket was gone. And I couldn't tell at the time because I guess the seal was on there tight enough. And so I just drained the oil, everything like that, and took it off. And when I was taking it apart, that's when I discovered how bad that gasket was. So I'm assuming that was the only problem. There are a few chunks, like there's this stuff still in there, but that's all plastic. So I feel like that's more or less from something else. What? I don't know, but something, there was something there. If anybody could help me out in the comments and let me know what they think that could be, because I don't have no idea. I was very surprised when I looked in there and found that. So I've never seen plastic in there like that, and I'm trying to figure out where it could have come from. I'm like, would it be the governor gear or something like that? I'm not really sure, but sorry for all the road noise ahead of time. I'm right next to a main street. But anywho, that's what's going on with that. I've already removed the low oil sensor because I'm not going to use that. I got to get a bolt, and I have a tap set. And go ahead and tap that hole and get one of those put in there and all that good stuff. And removing the governor as well. I'm putting a bolt in that hole to go along with it. But that's for a later day. That's going to be in a later video. I just want to talk about that and let you know what I have been up to and what I have been doing. Just finished getting it, took it apart today. I was trying to find this nut for about 3 to 4 days, and it was stuck under this magnetic pan that I got. It's way stronger than this one right here. That one's like, I think like 2 or 3 pounds. This one's 10 pounds. So it pulls a whole lot harder when metal's bite and stuff. And I was like, man, I thought it was just sitting up under something because, it rained and wind blowing and a lot of leaves everywhere. Anywho, looked around, found out. Bob's your uncle, there it is. So got everything off with that and got the block stripped down to where I wanted it to. Now just gonna, continue on with the rest of the process, getting all that stuff out of there and getting it back running. But until then, we got this big bad boy right here. I say big bad boy, it's literally the same exact block, but it is a block that I got from a guy off of Facebook Marketplace and got it for a pretty good deal. The guy that had this motor said that it was used at his job for conveyor systems, and I couldn't really understand exactly what it was, but I know from the motor is that it involves a amount of rubber getting thrown onto the block. I mean, this thing is just caked to the T with just rubber. The exhaust, I don't even think I'll be able to get that off. I started chipping some off on the ignition coil here, and it's actually not looking that bad. I think that'll chip off, but here's what I'm most worried about. I mean, I'm pretty sure he still used it while I was running like that. He said he couldn't get it to run, but it idle, but it wouldn't go into run, so I'm thinking it's probably just a dirty carburetor, but I feel like this would probably also have something to do with it. because it has something on the fins which are used to keep it cool, and that's not going to make it cool efficiently if this stuff is covering it up. And I'm pretty sure it smells horrible when it gets hot and stuff like that, just burning rubber. But yeah, that's going to be the mission for this video. So I'm just going to be taking this apart. I'm not going to take this block apart. I'm just going to be taking off the muffler, gas tank, the carburetor, and the air filter system to clean those off and see if I can clean the blocking. I'll probably take this little pan down here for the cooling, probably take that off as well so I can reach to the bottom and see if there's anything there and just give me better space to work around this area. But yeah, man, if you got any weird conditions out there, anybody out there in the YouTube land, let me know. Send me pics, tag me and shit, because I would definitely love to see what crazy conditions that you've brought an engine back from, because this is a crazy one for me. I was like, oh man, I don't even know if it'll run. But now looking at it after a couple days sitting and then seeing how it was to knock some stuff off, I feel like confident that I can get this thing pretty clean and get it back going. Oh man, look at that. All the throttle assembly is all caked up. So that's what I gotta do. I'm finna throw on my other glove and set the camera up and let you guys see the process. All right. don't know how much longer it's gonna take, but it's gonna take a good little minute. Man, this thing is caked to the T with rubber. It's all rubber that's been coming off so far, but it's chunky, nasty, gritty junk. Holy tension. Got some tension to it. Look. Well, that's moving a whole lot freer. It's cleaning up okay. Now that I got the space a little bit clear, I'll be able to take this bolt off, and now I can actually see them. Take this bolt off here, take this throttle mechanism off, and then after that, clean it up. Continue with getting the head clean and everything like that. This is going to be a series. I'm going to have to come back. It's going to be a part 2 to this one. Still got to get that thing that they use for the conveyor belts. I believe this is what the conveyor belts actually ran on, was this. But oh man, whew. Saves a little bit more than what I was expecting. We ain't got that full color yet, but we're knocking some of it off. We're getting there. Getting close. Getting close. Just need to hit it with some air. Cut some more of this rubber off, and we'll see if this thing will run. Has a pretty good exhaust gasket still, but it does not have a carburetor gasket anymore. So we're gonna have to get another one of those for it, or slap the VM22 Mikuni carburetor on it, and we'll see how that goes. But I might throw it on the other engine that will be in the video tomorrow. So going into it, as soon as I snapped my fingers, the light came on. But as soon as going into it for tomorrow, so what's going to be going on there, I'm going to have another video coming up. It's going to be me putting on a VM22 carburetor onto another engine that I built. It has a flat top piston, no governor, no oil sensor, nothing. And that's pretty much it with that one. And on that motor, I've gotten up to, I think, like 37, 38 miles per hour before I put the flat top piston in and took the governor out. Now that I've done that, I'm going to put the VM22 on. It's been a while since I started it, but I'm pretty sure all the compression and everything will be the same, and it'll all work the same way. So we'll get back to that tomorrow.